Hello everyone, we're doing more business things here today. Much of the same material we've covered in the last two videos, and a little extra practice with compound interest. Let's start with the assignment from last time. So here's question number 8, and question number 9. Here's question number 10, and question number 11. So we're going to have a look at number 12 today together. Ella is starting a small business operating an ice cream cart at beaches and parks in her community. She already owns a truck that she will use to transport her cart around the town, and she has made the following list of expenses. So first we need to categorize her expenses as either startup costs or operating costs. In this first row, ice cream could be considered either startup or operating, because if you parked yourself at beaches and parks with an empty ice cream cart, you probably wouldn't sell much of anything. So I guess the ice cream could be considered both startup and operating. The ice cream cart would likely be a one-time cost. A business license would need to be paid up front, but also every year. So that's another one of those things that could be either considered a startup or an operating cost. The insurance cost is just a little bit steep and could be considered either a startup or an operating cost, because we likely can't start selling ice cream without it. It would probably be a smart choice to shop around for a better insurance rate, because if we sold ice cream at 2 times cost, we would only make $500 profit per month, and if we assumed we could operate for 4 months a year, it would actually cost us $1,500 per year to operate this business. And if we sold ice cream at triple cost, we would make $1,000 profit per month, but after all our expenses, we would only be making $500 per year, and it would take us about 6 years to pay off our cart and sign. So the sign for the cart is likely a one-time cost, and the gasoline is likely an operating cost. So in part B, we need to figure out how much it will cost Ella to start up her business and operate it for the first month. If we add up all the items in the startup column, so we would do 500 plus 3,000 plus 200 plus 2,500 plus 100, we get a grand total of $6,300, assuming we start with a full tank of gas. Next, we need to determine the percentage of her expenses that are one-time costs. The cart is a one-time cost, and the sign is also a one-time cost. Cart plus sign gives us $3,100, and if we divide that by a total of $6,500 and multiply that by 100%, it looks like 47.7% of her expenses are one-time costs. For part D, Ella has $1,000 saved up to use towards starting the business. How much will she have to borrow from the bank? If she gets a loan of 4.5% per annum compounded quarterly for a term of 2 years, how much will she have to repay? So she needs $6,300. She has $1,000 saved, so she will require an extra $5,300 to start. Now looking at our compound interest formula, we have the principal, which is $5,300. We have the rate, which as a decimal would be 0.045. We have the number of compounding periods per year, that's 4, and we have the term of the loan, which is 2 years. So now we just plug in everything we know. 5,300 is the principal, 0.045 is the rate as a decimal. There are 4 compounding periods per year, and we raise that to the exponent of 4 times 2, which is 8. We do the stuff in the brackets first here, giving us 1.01125, and if we raise that number to the exponent 8, and multiply by a total of $5,300, we get an amount that needs to be repaid of $5,796.21. So with that loan, we can tack on another $496.21 to her startup cost, and if we sell ice cream at triple cost, it will take about 7 years to pay off the startup expenses. If you found someone willing to pull the trigger on this plan, they might either be the most benevolent small business owner ever, or they also own an insurance company. So that's it for me for today. I'll get you to do these questions, and I'll see you next time.